Happy, happy Monday. That's right. It's the beginning of the work week, but it's also the beginning of Halloween week. Halloween is Thursday, and we don't put out a video on Thursday, but this week we're doing scary movies, right? Everybody likes a good scary movie on occasion, just not usually me. It's just never been my thing, right? But today we are talking about an 80s classic, The Lost Boys. So don't go anywhere. You definitely don't want to miss this. It is Monday. It is the beginning of the week, and it's also Halloween week, if you will. And we are so excited to be here. It's been a rough couple of weeks, my friends, but we're here. We're ready to go, and we have a great movie to discuss. In the description box down below are things we love and use here every day. If you like coffee and things of that nature, there's coupon codes to help you save some of your hard earned money in this crazy economy. Blackout Coffee Company or coffee brand coffee. It's your choice. Check it out. All right, we're going to get into it right away. We are talking about The Lost Boys today. 1987, rated R, hour and 37 minutes. When a recently divorced mother and her two teenage boys move to a coastal town to stay with her father, it doesn't take long for the brothers to realize the area is a haven for something much more sinister than party-going surfers. It is, of course, directed by Joel Schumacher. And Joel Schumacher has done some really good things, but he also put nipples on Batman's outfit. So it's 50-50, right? Written by Jan Fisher, James Jeremys, Jeffrey Boehm, or Boam, I don't know. Starring Jason Patric, Corey Haim, Dianne Wiest, Corey Feldman, uh, Kiefer Sutherland. I mean, it's got all sorts of stars in this. Ooh, doggies. So, if you've never seen this movie, crawl out from under the rock that you are living under. Now, the copy of this that I watched is the new 4K, or the newest, like the newer 4K version that came out. And I gotta tell you, it looked really good to me. Now, I'm no expert. Never have I claimed to be in regards to 4K. I don't have like a top of the line TV. I have a good 4K TV and a 4K surround sound system with a 4K Blu-ray player. But I mean, I am just a poor schmo. I don't have the money to spend thousands of dollars on a home entertainment center. That being said, I thought the picture quality was fantastic. The darks were dark, the lights were light. I mean, everything looked clean and presentable, especially if you turn around then and look at the special features, which have not been upgraded, and you see some of the shots from the movie from like the DVD or VHS or what have you, and you can definitely tell a difference. I have a huge problem like understanding some of how the 4K stuff works. Like my surround sound system is a sound bar and a subwoofer, right? It's supposed to be all immersive, whatever, without the back speakers. But I still, no matter what I do or instructions I try to follow, I'm deaf and old, and I still have trouble hearing some dialogue. I didn't really have a big problem with that in this. Uh, but that being said, if anybody has any if anybody has any ideas on how I could make the dialogue higher, like without distorting all the sound, let me know. All right. So this movie is just a slick comedy slash horror movie about vampires that are ravaging this town and killing people. And Jason Patric happens upon this group and half turns into a vampire with them because he has not killed anyone yet, so he's kind of in purgatory there. He's still half human, half vampire until you kill somebody. You don't become 100% vampire. So he's struggling. He doesn't want to kill anybody. His love interest, she's half vampire, half human because she has not killed anybody either. It's crazy, friends. It's really crazy. Meanwhile, Corey Haim plays his brother, and he's the comic geek. Like, hooks up with these two friends that are like running the comic book store in this town, and they are so-called vampire hunters, but these are all kids, mind you. And they're actually Cub Scouts or whatever, they're got all camoed out and got steaks and garlic and whatnot. I mean, it's silly fun, my friends. There is some sensuality in this movie, but no nudity. There is a lot of gore. There's a lot of gore. It's pretty bloody, and if you if you're a little squeamish, some of these scenes may be a little gross. Actually, quite a bit gross. So be forewarned. But you're not going to wander into a pair of chesticles or something like that. There is a sex scene in this, but it doesn't show anything that I could see, being deaf and blind. But it's 1980s. There's a lot of language. It just is what it is. This is not like some blockbuster fantastic movie. It's kind of low budget, in my opinion, but it's a cult classic. It's something that everybody can enjoy, specifically whether if you're not a huge horror fan, you can enjoy it for the comedy and the story. And if you're, a horror fan, there's enough gore to keep you going with the vampire thing, right? Nobody's sparkling in this, my friends. This is not Twilight. So I find it rather enjoyable. If I'm going to watch a vampire movie, this is one I can watch from back in the day. It's not too gross. It's not too weird. It just is a solid, like, storyline of fun, right? I've never met anybody that was like, that movie, The Lost Boys, it sucked. No, you just don't hear that. It's just a bubblegum movie that you can sit down, turn your brain off for an hour and a half, and enjoy yourself, especially around the Halloween season, if you will. So there you have it. Fun movie. I give it a great score. It's at least like 4 out of 5 squeaky chairs, right? All right, we're going to get out of here for today. We will be back on Wednesday talking about a movie that I have never seen. I blind bought it because everybody's always talking about it, especially around the Halloween season. And it's one of the goriest, like, horrifically gory movies ever from John Carpenter, if that gives you any hints. All practical effects, no computer animation stuff here. And I've never seen it specifically because it didn't seem to interest me. But now I bought it. I'm going to watch it just for your viewing pleasure. So we'll see how that goes. So don't go too far. We will be back on Wednesday with that. I'm surprised to see how that turns out. All right. From Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. It's so good to see you guys, and we will be back. See you then.